All right, Johnny coming at you from Backyard Hot Rods. This video is on the firewall we did for my chop top pickup that we're building. I don't have a lot of time to work on this truck like I would like to. I did make a few videos that didn't come out very well, so I apologize for that. There's too much background noise with the doors open, and it's just traffic and this and that. And even some of the videos that are in this one video, they're all cropped together. Anyway, even some of the videos that are in this, they didn't come out, the sound didn't come out too well. So it is what it is. I'm not very good at this thing. I am very pleased with the way the firewall come out. And I know that in the video, this is going to be flip-flop. That's the driver's side. That's the passenger side. But anyway, here we go. Also, a note. Excuse me. Also a note where I wasn't able to put the video together. I did have a bunch of pictures. So I went ahead and inserted those pictures so you can kind of see some of the progress. And if I can figure out how to get some audio in there, I will go ahead and explain those pictures. If not, you know, you can kind of get the gist of it. But here we go, man. I hope you guys enjoy. All right, so we're gonna smooth this firewall. It's the first time I've ever done it, so kind of don't even know where exactly to get started. But I did start by trimming this lip off. So you know we got a gap here because there's a lip. And I trimmed the lip off this round hole here. This one's inverted, so we don't have to worry about it. I trimmed the lip off here and this lip here, and trying to give me as close to a flat spot to make my template out of. It's where I can go. You can see where I've grounded. It's about how far up I want to make, you know, my template. Going from anyway, I just kind of want to go around the whole edge, all the way down, and come up. And I'll probably come out all the way to the middle here, just so where I can get it good and flat and smooth. Then I may not cut into this, because I do want to butt weld it. I want it flat, and I want to try to take my time and do it. I don't want it. These little ribs here are going to be a little harder to, you know, lay my template over. So I'm not sure how I'm going to do that yet. I might just, you know, make it cardboard template. So I should probably just cut the cardboard out where this will lay flat. Because I'm not going to change the position of any of these holes, these major holes. This one's for the wipers, this one's for the brake booster, steering column, and the fuse box. I'm going to put all those back in the same location. I'm not going to relocate the fuses and all that stupid shit. That's just too much work, especially for a street truck. But I do want a smooth firewall. I just kind of picky. So, and I'm not worried about this seam, because when we put the whole new piece in here, we won't really have to worry about it, because it'll be one solid piece, where this is what, like 1, 2, 3 pieces put together, and so is this side. 1, 2, 3 pieces put together. Well, this will be one solid piece, so I won't have to have a seam to weld up. All I'll have to do is weld in here where I decide to cut it and flange it. I'll probably leave that rolled lip. Yeah, I'll probably leave that rolled lip come down, you know, 1/2 inch or so, and butt it in there, cut it and butt it in there. And then I'll just have this small seam to weld up and weld across here, smooth that out. Anyway, that's my plan. I may change my mind. I did kind of butcher this, getting it off with the air hammer. I didn't want to spend too much time drilling out rivets, and I was going to cut the whole thing out anyway, so I didn't spend my time. Now, had I wanted to save this, I would have, I said rivets, but spot welds. I would have drilled out each and every one of these spot welds and cleaned it all up and left it good and smooth. But since I'm not worried about saving that, I just need the position of the hole for right now, and I'm not worried about saving that piece of metal. So I just ripped it off with a dang air hammer with a chisel on it, and then I cut this part flat. So now I'm gonna have to come back in here and weld this this up, but I got to take the, before I can grind it flat, I need to come on the inside and what am I trying to say? You come on the inside and clean up the seam sealer out of there. So anyway, it's going to come along, and then I am going to do a larger drive shaft or a transmission tunnel, because I'm going to lower the truck even more on the chassis to where we can get another 2 inches lowering. Plus I want solid mounts and no rubber mounts. So we're going to get it about 2 inches lower on the chassis, and it already has clearance problems for the 4L80. So we're going to put a taller hump in the middle. Actually got I've got an old 3/4 ton large hump. I'm going to try to make that work. That way factory style carpet will still fit in it and all. If that don't work, we'll just make a custom tunnel for it. I kind of want to make a custom tunnel, but at the same time, I don't want to have to do custom carpet. So I don't know. We'll just see. Anyway, that's where we're at. We'll keep updated. All right, so I got the pieces roughed in. I kind of like the way it looks. Kind of made a mistake on that side there a little bit, but it's all right. Oh, sorry. I'm gonna cut these here. That's just too much, and plus it'll be harder to weld in that little small area. It'll be easier to trim this out, cut it across there, push it in, weld it together. Same on the other side. I'm gonna cut it right here. I may even back it up some. I hadn't made up my mind. This spot here, I'm gonna have to hammer form back, straighten it out. That's where I hammered that big piece of, I don't even know what you call that big brace thing off of it. And so it looks like crap, but I'm pretty happy so far. That's it's looking cool. I'm gonna come in and bead roll something on it. I don't know yet. I kind of want to do some flames, but honestly I don't know if I'm that talented. So might just do something simple, I don't know. But I don't want it just flat, you know, have that tin can feel. The only reason it feels kind of sturdy is because I haven't cut the back side of it out yet. It's still in there. So you can come around to the other side and see that it's still not cut out yet. And the same on the other side. Anyway, it's coming along. Pretty happy with it so far, but I'll keep you updated. Go ahead. Okay, so now that little hammer part. Right. Get back the other way. Come around this side.
Because I want to see the flames being done.
Yeah. All right, I'm ready. So we got off our line a little bit, but it's still all right. It's coming out just fine. The only reason we got off the line is because we hit the edge of the throat.
Side of the edge of
Inside edge of the throat of this bead roller. I'm going to have to cut that line short too, or otherwise we're going to run off the edge. Go ahead. adjust for it. Now I can go back to the center. Got off centered a little bit, but it's fine. Okay, will we make it back around? No, we won't because it'll spin around. Okay, so we need to stop. So we got 2, and 1 more makes 3. Okay, clockwise. Counterclockwise. Sorry, my bad. Well, you should have said something. I'm not always right. Just 99.999%.
Sure.
No? You don't think so?
No.
I gotta go to the other side. It's gonna hit my belly. I don't want it to hit my belly. All right, go ahead. Oh,
It's gonna hit
slow.
me.
No, it's slow.
She only doesn't go slow. Like, she can't go any faster.
Ah, dang it. Either way we'd have gone, they would have hit the throat. That's okay.
The throat.
Okay. She's already remembering which direction to go. Don't need her. Don't need me telling her no more. Watch yourself. It's gonna come around to you.
Oh, hello.
All right, we're good. That's a workout.
More for Mama than you.
Yeah, that's what I'm talking about.
Honestly.
Show me the guns. How do you get them big old arms? Bead rolling my husband's firewall. Okay. 1,
2, 3.
sound little elixir in a Tootsie Roll lollipop. All right, go. What?
You're a dork.
Ooh, that one's tough, huh?
No, I just had to stand on it.
Because Little Miss don't weigh enough? Is that what you're trying to say?
I'm trying to weigh enough.
Yeah, if a bead roller was something I used more often, I would probably mount it to the floor. But as is, it's nice to be able to just set it up out of the way over in a corner somewhere.
Oh my gosh.
We're going to barely make it. Oh, I got off the line, but it's okay. All right.
There.
I'm very pleased with the way it came out. Are y'all pleased with the way it came out?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And there it is. Bead rolled firewall with fire. Let's see. So the metal work on it's done. I think it looks pretty good. I'm pretty happy with it. I'm going to have to do a little bit of filler around the edges and stuff. I'm not going to weld that up and grind it back down, weld it up and grind it down until it's smooth. So do a little bit of filler around the edges, but other than that, I'm pretty happy with it. It looks really good. To me, it does. And next part of the video, we'll have some primer on it so it doesn't rust, and probably do a little filler, and then I'll probably also fill all those little spot welds that are up on there and stuff. I'll probably go ahead and fill those too and just kind of make it look a little bit better. So let's get to that. If you like this kind of thing, I will have more videos on this truck. They will come in slowly because this is my personal truck and I don't have a lot of time to work on personal projects. I do have a shop to run, and it's just me and one other guy working here at the time. I want to document this truck every step of the way. I don't know how much of it I will actually do because of time, and sometimes I get a little excited and get kind of ahead of myself and forget to video or take pictures or whatever. But I will try to document everything on this truck. All right, so it's mostly finished. It still has to be block sanded. I think I've already said this, but I'm not 100% sure. The reason I haven't block sanded it is because I want to paint the whole entire cab and doors and all that at one time. So I'm not going to block sand any of this until I'm really ready to. Plus, I'm going to put an epoxy primer over that, and et cetera, et cetera. So anyway, it's as close as I want to get it for now. There are some small little imperfections that you may not be able to see in the video, but I know they're there, and I know in person at a car show or whatever, you can be like, oh, yeah. So I'm going to fix all that. But anyway, it's pretty much done. I'm very pleased with the way it came out. First time I've ever done a smooth firewall, much less bead rolled flames and anything. And actually, the flames are actually easier to bead roll. If something like this scares you, don't let it scare you. This was actually easier to do because I didn't have to follow lines. I drew this out, and I got off the line in several places. But they still come out looking pretty cool. Same with over here. I got very close here, and it's going to kind of mess up where it bolts on. So, you know, it's not that big a deal. The master cylinder bolts here, and the two holes they're about right here. Let's see. Yeah, so the second hole is about right here. So I'm going to have to probably flatten this out a little bit. And, you know, it's going to kind of, but it's okay. It's fine. It is freehand, more or less. It's freehand. The drawing on there was freehand. That's the way I like it. I like it on the fly, do it, get it done, see what it looks like. And it's all right. I'm happy with it. I've smoothed all that out. I left all of this original structure all the way down around this. And this comes more or less straight across all over to this seam that came across here. And all this is part of the cowl. And it's extremely hard to... it would have been hard for me to go in and weld inside here to make the cowl and the cab, the firewall, one piece where it didn't leak. I mean, I could have welded it from the inside and welded across, but that's just a lot of work. And quite frankly, it looks just as good like this. And once it's done, you never really be able to tell that I didn't cut the whole thing out. We did cut the biggest part of this section out. Make it, you know, where it's all just one panel. That way the two panels won't vibrate together. I did plug weld in the flat spots in this area across the part that we did leave so it doesn't vibrate together. I did the same thing over here, but not as much. because I do have a weld all the way around this, and I have a weld all the way around this. We plug welded in a few different little spots just to keep that. The bead roll keeps that tin canny. It doesn't have that tin canny sound to it. Once the sound deadener's in there, it won't even have that hollow sound to it. So, extremely happy with it. We will keep you updated on this truck. I appreciate everybody watching the videos. If you like this content, like and subscribe. I don't get a chance to read very many of the comments as much as I'd like to, but I will try to read more comments and stuff in the future. I don't know what else to say except that I'm extremely happy with the way this came out, and I appreciate every one of you for subscribing to my channel. Thank you.